War of the Sontarans. What's my first impression? This is more like a Doctor Who episode. Chapter 2, War of the Sontarans. I can't say Sontarans tonight. But it's such a good little romp. I think it's possibly maybe 5 or 10 minutes too long. But it sets up the culture of the Sontarans pretty well. It develops them a little bit. Their cultures of honour. Dan Starkey isn't a baton-handing character. He's actually a full-blown underling of the Sontarans, but it tends to be him and Jonathan Watson. And it's interesting having a Scottish accented Sontaran. I think that's quite intriguing. The whole idea of the Sontarans going back in time and taking over Russia and China and becoming Sontar as the country, and then the Crimean War, and it looks like it's the charge of the Light Brigade or something very close to it that we're talking about here, which is interesting. Well, he says the Light Division, but it might be an idea of the charge of the Light Brigade. I don't know. The fight scene with the two sides, bloodbath. Knew it was going to be one-sided. It was. The overall concept of it, the fact that Sontarans have gone back in time to try and take over the Earth and lay their stake in the Earth from when Lynx did it all the way back in the Time Warriors. A nice little hark back to that. It was fairly well paced. The whole idea of the Doctor trying to save them, and the whole fact that she utilises the fact that she's a different gender to get the Sontarans interested, and then pronounces it when she has the parley with Skak is interesting. The main focus really is on the Sontaran War and the setup in Crimea and the Doctor working with Mary Seacole. Great little characterization there of Mary Seacole. I did quite enjoy it. I think it's really quite fun, and hopefully we do see her again in this story, because I think that character's worked really well. The whole thing of her and her British hotel. I just love the historical reference there. I think it was brilliant. I'm not so worried. I'm not so sure about Williamson. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He turns up at the temple and then disappears again. And it's like, what's happening? The Temple of Atropos is obviously where the next bit starts, with the Maori. Is it the Marai? Marau? It's something like that. It's the Maori. Yes, it is the Maori. Why did I think it was something different? And the Maori and these beings that seem to be holding, controlling time. That's a new element. Is that Timeless Child related again? I don't know. It's interesting. Not much for Vinda, not much for Yaz. They're effectively pawns at the moment, literal pawns. It looks like the next episode is a Weeping Angel episode, which is going to be interesting. It's just strange and weird, and it was good to have a full episode. I'll grant it that, than just having a lot of setup, and we're going to see development. So I'd love to know what's happened to some of the characters we saw last week, and what's happening there, and why Williamson has turned up at the temple and then disappeared again. I think that's really weird, especially when they establish it's a bit more important. But the fact that Azure and Swarm and what was it, the companion? What was it, passenger? Passenger is interesting. One thing I did notice, the Doctor's using psychic force on the neck. That's the first time I've seen that reference for a while in the Doctor, but showing that to knock out the soldier that takes away from after the parley. It's interesting how that all sets up, and it was a good little romp. It was enjoyable. The sound factor was a bit of a problem again when it came to the episode on the telly. The sound mix, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not the greatest. It's better on iPlayer again, I feel, but it's still not ideal. And last week was a little bit overpowering at times as well. But overall, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, and I'm looking forward to next week, and hopefully we have a lot more fun. The Weeping Angels are back, so don't blink. But speaking of blinking, next time you can blink is on Sunday at 4 p.m. GMT with my review of the Reboss Operation. So hopefully you can join me for that. Yeah. Thanks guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like it and share it with the hashtag teamstructor. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out. I'll see you Sunday. Till then, see you later.